Bam, bam, bam. Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Right here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis in Chicago, and WRLNradio.com for today's R&B and throwbacks. It is yours truly, your peanut butter brother, officially checking in. Good evening and welcome. Our phone number here is 773-675-2400. I do believe it's still on, but if not, all you have to do is just hit me up on Facebook, all right? Cool. Coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay, where I play 4 songs by one of your favorite artists, groups, male or female. That's why we call it foreplay. Nothing dirty, okay? All right. Good evening to Ms. Ingram, who is checking in at 9:02 Central Standard Time here on Bedtime Stories. Well, actually 9:04, but she was on 2 minutes before. But thank you so much. It's always good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you, and welcome to Bedtime Stories. It's Donny Hathaway and June Conquest, starting out with a real dusty, Just Another Reason. I'm doing well. How about you? Better than I have been. Much, much better than I have been. My true love. Oh. Yes, the weather was beautiful today. It was, but then again, like my mother always said, and my grandmother, it's fool's weather. It ain't summertime yet. It ain't June. Now, if it stays like that, then I'll eat my words. But right now, you know, right now, I'm not too sure that it's gonna stay like that. But I saw the forecast, and it's supposed to be like 70, 80 this week, the rest of this week. I'm like, okay. You're looking for a true love. I know, good sleeping, mother. Good sleeping weather. Yep. But it's like it's up and down, you know? It's like hot in the daytime and then at night it cools off. Kind of like Vegas, you know? Kind of like Las Vegas, baby. But I'm not going to complain as long as it stays like this. As opposed to all the places on Earth that get cooler during the day and hotter at night. I know, right? Vegas stays hot all all the time. All the time. Last time I was in Vegas was in 2014. Theo Huff, what's going on, sir? The one and only Mr. Excitement. The future of the blues is in good hands with Theo Huff. That's for sure. Now I'm surprised you're not on the Blues Fest this year. Just My Luck is traveling fast, so you can also purchase it on all digital platforms. Gotcha. My sinuses was very bad in Vegas. It was my first time. I do plan to go back soon, hopefully. Okay. Do you have my new single, Just My Luck? I do not. You did not send it to me. But as soon as you send it to me, I will begin to play it without a doubt. Good Lord. The Shalites and Love Is right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Good evening to Miss Ingram, also to Theo Huff. Thanks for checking in. Don't forget to get his new single. It's called Just My Luck. You can purchase it on all digital platforms. All right. All right. That's Just My Luck from Theo Huff. That's Theohuff. Theo Huff. No relation to Leon, who just had a birthday a few days ago. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. And once again, Just My Luck from Theo Huff. Nice guy, too. Kind of like him. He had me to MC one of his shows one time. Actually, two of his shows. And after that, he went back to his old MC. I guess I wasn't funny enough or loud enough or, you know, my dress wasn't tight enough. I don't know what it was. Either that or they charge less. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Just pulling your legs, sir. Here's Midnight Star and Slow Jam. That's what we do here on Bedtime Stories. Nothing but slow jams. Send it to my email. That email is Al P. Greer. That's Al. P is in Paul, Greer at gmail.com. Now be sure to add it to the rotation here. Be sure to get it rotated. Rotated like a new pair of tires. Why is my camera so close tonight? I'm like, you can see all the pores on my face. That's crazy. Play another slow jam. Oh, Lord. What's going on up here? Something's going on up there. I don't know what it is, but anyway. Let me stop looking to the side because last time I did that, I pissed somebody off. I pissed them off so bad they never came back to my live again. Like, okay. I don't know what that was all about, but I was, picking out what my next song or songs were going to be. They're like, why do you keep looking to the side and not at the camera? I said, because I was, picking out some more songs to play because I was running short. and the guy never came back to my live again. I guess he thought I was getting smart with him. I wasn't, Trust me. I wasn't trying to get smart with him. I was trying to let him know that's what I was doing. He got pissed off with me. Like, who does he think he is? Herb Kent or something? Why, no, I'm not Herb Kent. There's only one Herb Kent. Anyway. So, Theo, send me your song, sir, so we can get you in that rotation. Yep. So we can get you going here. I'm usually the last one to get it anyway, so I understand. I know Ramonski's your boy, so Me, I'm nobody's boy. You know, that's my boy Al Greer, and you never hear that. And they never say that about me. Oh, magic. When or where? All right. For those of you on my live right now, make sure you share the video. Just where it says like, comment, and share, just hit share. Okay. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. So you could say, that's my boy, Al Greer. So let's talk about this weather, huh? Kind of crept up on us because last week, we were still in the deep freezer. It was still fall weather, fall/winter weather. And today it reached 70 degrees outside. I'm like, what the is going on here? I'm like, I I went outside to go home and almost passed out. I'm like, good Lord, it's hot out here. Good Lord. I have to stay hydrated, right? Maze featuring Frankie Beverly and Lady of Magic. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Once again, good evening to Miss Ingram Enva. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Aniva. Aniva. That sounds better. Anyway, we were talking about this weather today. This afternoon, I decided I was going to go outside around 2 o'clock, right? Just, sit in the car, chill, get a little sunshine, maybe some air. I got a lot of sunshine and not a lot of air. It was hot. I'm sitting in the car on these leather seats with the sunroof open. I had to let the windows down. I was like, good Lord, it's hot. Thank God I got AC in both the van and the car. I'm like, I'm going to burn up this summer. Good Lord. Gonna be nothing but ashes. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Anyway, hello to Theo Huff once again. Make sure you get his new single on all digital platforms. It's called Just My Luck. Once you get it, make sure you share the video link with everyone else. That way they can listen to it as well. Real good guy, Theo Huff. Your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. These are some real good guys, too. Isley Brothers and Don't Say Goodnight. That's right. Just roll over and go to sleep. Don't say anything. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It's bedtime stories. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Over and over again. I can bear. Mm-mm-mm. When you know. Mm-mm. I want to caress you. Ooh, help undress you, girl. Come on, Ron. Tell her. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. What they say? For the living. Mm-mm. Love is for the giving. Mm. Mm. Don't forget to share the page. Share the page. Caring is sharing. Share the page. Don't ever say goodnight. DJ Carl Dobbins. DJ Carl Dobbins. Ever, ever, ever say 2, 3. The one and only DJ Carl Dobbins. Theo Huff's new cup. You got it yet? Let me send it to you right now. Right now. Not right now, but right now. Let's see. Microsoft Edge. Boom, boom, boom. Drifts now and then. Yes, it does. Mm. Hey, hey. Or go back instead. Ah, there we go. Flash drive. Woo. Woo. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey, well. Yes, well. Mm. Isley Brothers. They were a self-contained group. They produced their own songs. They wrote their own songs. Well, most of the time. And each one of them got songwriting credit. So that way they would never be broke because they would get residuals or royalties off of the songs that they had co-written together, even though they didn't write them. Okay. Let me repeat that. Even though they didn't write most of the songs together, they all got songwriting credit. That way they would get royalties off of the songs after they, had performed them, sold them, and all that stuff. So the I guess the brothers who passed, their families still get royalties. So they'll never be broke. The families of Marvin, O'Kelly, who else passed? Marvin and O'Kelly. Yeah. Because at first it was Ron, Rudolph, and O'Kelly. And then came Ernie, Marvin, and Chris Jasper. So, of course, Marvin is gone. He had diabetes. They amputated both of his legs to try to save his life, and he died anyway. And O'Kelly, who was the oldest, um, he died of an apparent heart attack. But Marvin's family and O'Kelly's family still get paid. That's a wonderful thing. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Coming up, the new song by Theo Huff. It's called Just My Luck. Coming soon to a musical app near you. Here's Phyllis, Living All Alone. That's me on Bedtime Stories. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Bass! We got Theo and Uncle Marshall's new cuts. Yep. Theo and Uncle Marshall. Yep. Me right. Yep. Don't forget to share the video, guys. Makes it look like a whole bunch of people are watching me all at once. Low, 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 low. Sing, fellas. Why is it that bottled water doesn't taste good, not cold? I think it's just really tap water. And they just put it in these big old jugs. I'm just saying. Like fill these jugs with tap water and pass it off as, sang fellas. Playing with my ding dong polka. All right. It's okay, Troy. I tell you, that Troy, he sure is funny. Funny looking, I guess. Russell Baker, what's going on? Dr. Al Greer, back at giving people what they want. That will be me, yes. Yep, that would be me. Yes, tonight I'm in human form, which is rare. Woo, come on. All right, Theo. I heard Robin Givens and Mike Tyson broke up. Can anyone confirm? Yeah, Troy, that was years ago. Yeah. And you missed it. Yep, that was years ago. Ooh, good Lord. We need to give Troy his own segment on the station. Wouldn't that be something, huh? He can insult all the people he wants to for 3 hours. I'll give him a 3 hour show. The, the comedy stylings of Troy Anthony. These stations are prepared with enough bandwidth to have my show. Oh no. I'll be here, sir. The latest single from Mr. Theo Huff. It's called Just My Luck, right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hope you liked it. Hope you will download it from all download, I guess, download apps. Yeah. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Uncle Ron said, so let me start some ish. What's the difference between a disc jockey and a DJ? Maybe you mean the difference between a DJ and a radio personality. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Because a disc jockey is a DJ, it's just short. But DJs and radio personalities are two different things. I can tell you the difference between the two of them. Jim Rags is a radio personality. Sam Chapman is not a radio personality. I'm just saying. Ramonski Love is a radio personality. DJ Ron Mills is a DJ or a disc jockey, and so on and so forth. Those that are on the radio, they're radio personalities. Those that DJ in clubs and bars and all kind of stuff like that, then they're DJs. They do events and stuff. So Uncle Ron said that's not so. Okay, so enlighten me, Uncle Ron Mills. Let me know, because for years I thought, and some radio personalities make good DJs as well. Two of them, of course, were Richard Pegee and Herb Kent. They were great both on the radio and in person, who could keep people dancing. And some of them could not DJ off of the radio or outside of the radio station. They just couldn't. I know a few of them. They didn't have any music. They didn't have any equipment. They didn't know what to say outside of the radio station. They couldn't keep the crowd moving, keep them dancing, keep them on the dance floor. They just couldn't. So that was the difference between radio personalities and DJs. Now, disc jockey and DJ, that's the same thing. Big Lou Johnson said, I totally agree. And he knows for sure because he and I were around Richard Pegee. And Richard could do everything. Richard could DJ in the street. He could cut up commercials at the radio station. And a couple of times he would sit in for other people as well as doing his own show. So, like I always say, it was the best education I never had to pay for because he and Herb Kent were two of the best. Yep. Hello to my daughter, Brianna. Old man. Oh, yeah. That would be me. That would be me. Big Lou said, Dusty Record Convention forever. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Here's Luther Ingram, the original Luther, and if loving you is wrong, hell, I don't ever want to be right. It's bedtime stories. I am good. How are you? What's a Soundcraft? What's a Martell box used for? A Martell box? Martell boxes are what we used to put our records in. I know because I worked with Charlie Green. And Charlie Green, I would help him move his stuff, right? And Charlie was Lady G. Charlie was a character. And of course, Uncle Ron, you can vouch for me on that because Charlie Green was one of a kind. Charlie could have easily have been on the radio, but he was too busy calling out the bus stop. And I didn't know that was not his only job. Charlie Green, of course, drove the bus. He was a CTA bus driver who moonlighted at night as a DJ. And that was it. Lady G just passing through. I just gave the kids baths and now they are out. I know that's right. Yeah, one of them's mad at me. I don't even have to tell you which one is mad at me. Yeah. But you got to understand, from the time she was a toddler, you went to the park today? Oh, I know you did because it was so beautiful outside. I thought about y'all too. Last time we went to the park and she was crying because the water was cold and she was just, Yep. And I had to, and she went through the water park and she got so mad. And of course, she ran to Pawpaw with a swimsuit on, soaking wet, and she ran to Pawpaw and jumped in my arms. Yes, she did. Yep. Yes, she is. And I have to all the time that, because for those of you who didn't know, I posted on Facebook. I had both of my granddaughters on Sunday, on Easter Sunday. And Naomi kept looking at me, holding the baby. And I'm like, sweetheart, you'll always be my baby. You get all my attention, from the time before she was walking. They're like, Daddy, put her down so she can walk. I said, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. When she couldn't sleep at night or wouldn't sleep at night, um, she slept with me because only Pawpaw could put her to sleep. So that's it. Does anyone know why the Spinners were such a terrible group? Oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go. You are just egging on Lady G. Go right ahead, sir. She won't be on Facebook for another 3 months or longer. Yeah. That's right. I sure did. Yep. I took her in another room so that she could get all my attention. And I kept playing her songs, the Wheels on the Bus and Itsy Bitsy Spider. And yeah. So Naomi got all my attention. She will continue to get all my attention until she no longer wants all my attention. So, yeah. Yes, she is. And and I helped. I helped make her the spoiled brat that she is today. I wasn't trying to, but it just happened. So there you have it. She will forever be my baby. That should be a song, huh? Yep. She will forever be my baby. Lady G, walk it off. Walk it off. You and I. Ooh, excuse me. Didn't get much of a nap this afternoon, so. Of course, today was Taco Tuesday. So what did I do? I got a burrito. Same thing, right? Yeah. O'Brien Burnett the third, or the second, I think. You and I. A song originally done by Stevie Wonder. And if you are old enough to remember, Little Michael on Good Times sang it at his sister's wedding when she got married to the football player that ended up injuring himself and staying with them in the projects because he was their ticket out of the projects, out of Cabrini Green. Unfortunately, he hurt himself at the wedding. I was like, they just can't catch a break. James Evans, he worked like 4 jobs and everything else and didn't get any sleep. And it's like they could not get out of the projects. And there was never a reunion of the show. Where they move out of the projects. That would have been a great ending of the show. That they would finally move out of the projects. JJ, Thelma. Of course, they killed off James. He just didn't want to be on the show anymore. So he's like, kill off my my character. And that would have been wonderful to see them turn the lights off at Cabrini Green and move into their new house. That new penthouse in the sky, that deluxe apartment in the sky. Oh, my bad. Those were the Jeffersons. Here are the impressions on Bedtime Stories. I didn't say how old I was, Uncle Ron. I just have a good memory. Let's talk about Theo Huff's new single, Just My Luck. I just played it, sweetheart. You must be, oh, that's right. His promotion person there. Yeah, I just played it. And I will play it again later on in the evening. So, but don't forget you can download it on all digital music platforms. Just My Luck by Theo Huff. The song I played 3 songs ago. Yeah, coming to a computer near you. Yeah, that's my boy. I think the spin. Oh God, Troy, please. Lady G will fly off the handle. I think the Spinners would have been successful just by replacing every person in the group and making good songs. Oh boy. Okay. No comment, Troy. Yeah, don't be surprised when you see a little short lady at your door. Take back what you said about the Spinners. She loves the Spinners. They were just 5 good singers away from being a good group. Woo! Good Lord. Kiss from you. Kiss from you. Oh, sorry. I didn't know the mic was on. The impressions and just one kiss from you. That's all I need. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. In this corner, weighing 180 pounds, it's Lady G. And in this corner, weighing a buckle 5, it's Troy Anthony. You guys play nice in the sand, okay? All right. Just stick your heads in it. Barbara, go down. Mm-mm. That's wet panties, not wet. Grubhub is a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, your home for old school and dusties, WDLB Indianapolis and Chicago, and of course, WRLNradio.com. It is your peanut butter brother. If I had said your real weight, I think you'd be over my house before you got to Troy's house, knocking on my door, coming up my 20 stairs, talking about, I don't weigh that much. Wait, Barbara Red, when you get the song right, just let me know. She said, can you please play Wet Pussy by Theo Huff? I don't think he made that song yet. Maybe that's the remix of Wet Panties. Theo, get your girl, man. Get your girl. We know what's on your mind, sweetheart. I thought it was the other one. I understand. Trust me. But we know what's on your mind, Barbara Red. Well, it's got to get to the panties, right? Eventually, it does get to the panties. Yeah. Here's, here's the first of 2 in a row from Phyllis. This is Betcha by Golly Wow from the album You Are My Starship. from Norman Connors on Bedtime Stories. So what are you saying, Lady G? You wouldn't come over my house? The hell you wouldn't. And probably never leave. Of course, because of the steps, yeah. Yeah, I'm not fortunate enough to have an elevator or one of those, lifts, Yeah. And I think that's how I stay in shape, those 20 steps. All of it's the same, all wet. All right, Barbara. I like you. It's all the same. It's wet, you know. Wet panties is wet. Yeah. Mm-mm. Ah, I can't wait for the album to come out. So, soaked titties. No. Anyway, you don't know my address? And if you did, I don't think you'd come over. Like I said, it's 20 steps to get in here and no banisters. So you probably have to take a break in between 10 steps. Trust me, to get because some days, yeah, some days are kind of hard for me to get up these steps. Yeah. But I'm in Inglewood. Inglewood. Oh. Well, we switched from the space heater to the fan heater, or the fan cooler. Uh, let's see now. There we go. Now, hopefully, the weather will stay like this. Yeah. But I'm in Inglewood, not far from Kennedy King College, where college is knowledge. I guess. I don't know. I don't do steps, especially without banisters. That's a fall waiting to happen. I know that's right. Some days, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to get up the steps. I'm just saying. Sing, Phyllis. Now, usually I have my little space heater on, but not tonight. It's kind of warm in here. You should install one of those elevator seats that go up the steps at 3 miles an hour. I know, right? Eventually, I will have to do that. Yeah. Eventually, that's what's going to happen. Yep. It's going to be one of them days that I'm like, or one of them nights that I've been out, having one brewski too many. Oh, wait a minute. What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Yep, it's going to be one of those nights. My daughter's not far from you. She's on 64th and King Drive. Well, I'm on the other side of state. The other side of state. So, somewhere over a barber shop in Inglewood. They said, "Aren't you scared that somebody's going to come?" And I'm like, they can get up these steps. They are welcome to me. They are welcome to me. Hey, Ronnie. 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 Yeah, but they can get up them steps without falling out. Oh, no. Gee, I wonder how old these tops are. They don't even stick anymore. They're so old. I may get the lyrics messed up because that song makes me bothered plus so. Oh, whoa. Whoa, Barbara. Hey, Pam. Barbara. Oh, my God. Do you know where I can reach him? No, sweetheart. Unfortunately, I don't know how to reach Mr. Huff. What am I licking on? This is old school. Them kids take them cigars apart and put, I'm like, this is old school, baby. It's like, oh my God, is he rolling a joint on the air? No, I'm actually doing. Don't lick it like that. Hey, Barbara, what's that commercial? Barbara, you up? Barbara, you up? I am now. Dang. If you was a dude, you'd have a boner right now, wouldn't you? Oh my goodness. I think you do both me and Mr. Huff. Put his young butt to sleep first. I want to let Mr. Theo up. Okay. Mm. Let's get on the phone right now. uh, oh my. You must have seen some of his stage performances, huh? No doubt. I must admit, Theo puts on a hell of a show. He comes out with them shiny jackets on and them shiny pointy toe shoes. And these women, they lose their minds. You know, I walk past them, they don't even see my ass. You know, think you could give me a date with Theo? What? What am I, a chopped liver? No, I'm old liver. That's what it is. Oh, no. I'm like, good grief. Hey, Red. I got two Reds on my live. All right. Barbara Red and Red Red. There we go. I would pay you to get a date with him. How much are we talking? Now we might have a deal here. I will go out and find him for you. Pay you. Mm. I didn't know it was that serious. You okay, DJ Carl? Two in a row from Phyllis Hyman. It's Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep. The greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Ronnie. That better be medical. It is. Yeah. Once again, you didn't get the song. Okay. I don't know who's worse, you or Casper. It's like, I'm on the air right now, right? Okay. Who are you? I know. I get it all the time. I'm going to send it one more time, sir. Casper calls me in the middle of the day. Hey, man, you at work? Um, yeah. Am I at work? Oh, my goodness. No, I'm just, I'm sitting at home watching Maury and Judge Mathis. No, I don't have nothing to do, man. I'm not doing anything. No. Anyway, once again, hello to Ronnie and Barbara Red. She said she wants to make Theo Huff's body so wet, so I can lick him clean. I could tell you're a little fan of his, right? Here's Stevie. Woo! This might not wait until after I get off the air. I might have to fire this one up right now, like Rick James says. See, the only thing is, you know, this this here medical marijuana. Yes, it is. And yes, Ronnie, I have a prescription for this. Yes. Well, not a prescription, but yeah, it came from the store over there. Where is that store at? River Oaks. Yeah. Maverick, what's going on, sir? That's another one. Maverick, he calls, in the middle of the day. Hey, man, what you doing? Working. If it's in the middle of the day, I'm usually working. I guess they don't believe that I work, or they think radio is just, so damn easy that they can just call me in the middle of the day. Hey, man, what you doing? Oh, you under? Oh, you just at the radio station. I guess it would be different if I were, you know, working construction or something. Barbara said that's straight up weed, no medical. Uh-huh. Good grief. And it won't stay together either. I should have got the tops. I really should have. That's straight up weed, no medical. So I got the wrong papers yesterday and almost started a fire in my studio. I was like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. How many are you rolling? Just one. Just try to keep it together at this point. Yep, trying to keep it together at this point. Keep it from falling apart. She said, how many of you? What I really need is a pipe. You know, screw all this rolling and stuff. I just need a pipe. Put it in the pipe and smoke it. But my previous place of employment, not employment, but you're licking that paper like I want to lick Theo Huff's. Okay. I think I might have to call him. It's coming down to that. Good Lord. He's still sticking out there, Red. I guess because these papers have been, don't wet it too much. Okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm, maybe a minute. No, wait for the church finger. Don't wet it too much. That's what she said last night. Don't wet it too much now, because, start making that noise. Barbara said, no, you have to wet it. This is not working. I see why the kids get them blunts. I'm like, this ain't, this is not working for me. Some people do it better than I do. Well, a lot of people do it better than me. Don't want it good, feel good, dry. Okay. You gonna be all right, Barbara. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna sleep it off in the morning. All right. I'm about ready to. Okay, I'm done. Don't smoke it, eat it. Okay. Woo. Mm-mm. Lady G. All right, I'm gonna just leave this alone because it's falling now. It's falling out of the paper. It's falling out of the paper. All right, let's just close this back here. She's talking about edibles, sir. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, okay. Not the edibles. Hell, I forgot about those. Yeah, I totally forgot about the edibles. Okay, it's good. No, I don't think she's talking about edibles, Ronnie. But you know, thanks for trying to help her out. I don't think she's talking about edibles. I really don't. His boxers is wet. Okay. I'm just sitting here watching. Watch me. I got it. Yay! I've gone through a whole pack of papers just to roll one. Now take the seeds out first. Thank you. Well, that's already been done for me. The seeds are already been taken out, so you don't hear any popping or anything else. Yeah. And it's like everybody is an authority on this. I'm like, okay, I see. Yeah. Everybody knows exactly what to do and how to do it and everything else. You I'm texting and playing with myself, thinking about, okay, all right, Barbara, I don't know where you came from, but uh, in the words of one of Theo's songs, it's a good thing I met you. You know. All righty then. Barry White's "Staying Power," one of his last songs that he did that charted. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Miss Kinley, I don't know if I thanked you, but I think I thanked you almost a year ago. It'll be a year in July that I moved into this wonderful apartment. And I couldn't be happier. Well, I could be if I had a banister. But anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I took one bedroom and turned it into a studio, and the other one I actually sleep in. This is probably the largest apartment I've ever had since I lived on 70, made that 61st and Laughlin. My aunt used to live in her apartment, and she had a first floor apartment, which was a two-bedroom, and a second, it was a three-bedroom. So anyway, that weed is going to be anyway. Thank you again, Miss Kinley. I appreciate it. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. This is not a love song. It's well, I'll let you be the judge of that. Here's Theo Huff. Mm-mm. There ain't no love song. You don't have to explain. Mm-hmm. I think she does too. I'm pretty sure she does. Uh, you don't have to explain. You're welcome, Barbara Red. Even though you want my boy and not me, but okay, I get it. She said almost there. All right. Oh, baby.
The greatest love songs of all time without Greer and Bedtime Story.
Mm-hmm. Good evening. This is Al Greer.
What's up, Doctor?
Who am I speaking with? You have a fan. Her name is Barbara Red.
Okay. Well, tell her I said thank you so much for supporting me.
Her message is, I like that chocolate Mr. Theo Huff. She also said, wait a minute. I'm gonna let you talk. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, Bobby. You're done. You're done, Bobby. Sorry. This just in. On the phone with me right now is Theo Huff. Theo?
Yeah.
Theo, you have a fan. I just wanted to let you know that.
Oh, well, I want to tell her thank you so much for supporting me.
You know.
And I just thank God to be able to do it, you know.
And I thank God for you because this young lady says she just wants to do things to you, brother.
Oh, Lord.
Now we've known each other for a while. I've known you since you were like, shoot, in your 20s.
Yeah.
Because I remember you performing at where was that? In Hyde Park at that place, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this guy is how old? Sound like a grown a man. But anyway, Barbara wants to know, are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm not married.
He says he's not married, Barbara. He's not married. No. Anything else you want to know, Barbara? And no, I cannot give you his personal number out. That's a no-no. Because I don't want him coming up these 20 steps and peeling my head. She says she's not. Mr. Greer, could you open the door for a minute? I need to talk to you. I need to knock you down these 20 stairs right now. Barbara Red, you are not going to get me in trouble with my buddy. It ain't happening. No. She said, I really want him, please. Well, then you're going to have to come to his show. You're going to have to buy his song. And that's all I can tell you. I cannot tell you any more personal information about Mr. Huff. Okay?
That's Red. I appreciate the support.
So, and he's so modest. It's like, I said, and then off the phone, be like, what she look like, man? Anyway, so when is your next show, sir, since I have you on the phone?
All right, my next show is going to be May the 6th in Michigan City, Indiana.
Michigan City, Indiana.
Yes, we're doing a fundraiser for a young lady that's battling having a kidney.
Mm-hmm.
And we are doing it together. For a matter of fact, Donna and she's like the host of the show as well.
Fantastic. Well, we like to keep it in the family.
Yes, we got JW on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We got Joe Brown on the show. We got other great artists on the show as well, besides myself.
Sounds like it's going to be a good show.
Yes,
the other Red, the original Red, she said, I will be there because Rob Willis is also on that same show.
Okay, yeah, that's what was Red.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Yeah, I've been doing it for years.
Yep. If it weren't for Red, I wouldn't be in this apartment right now because her sister and her brother-in-law, I believe, they own this building that I'm in. So she's like, exactly. It's good to know people who know people.
That's right.
So, ladies and some gentlemen, that ladies and gentlemen are, or is, I should say, Mr. Theo Huff. Now, if you want to know more information, what do they do? They go to your website?
They go to my website, TheoHuff.com, and also Facebook account, Theo Huff, Instagram, Mr. Excitement. They can follow me through Google and listen to my music on YouTube as well. All
right. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Theo Huff. She wanted me to play. You're welcome. Thank you. She wanted me to play the new song, but I like this one a little bit better. It's a good thing I met you from Theo Huff right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Good night, sir. What would you say? Not with the Alchemies anymore. I haven't been with the Alchemies in years. I mean, years. As a matter of fact, I got kicked out by the Alchemies. What had happened was I lost my job, so I wasn't able to pay rent. I got so behind, it was ridiculous. So I got kicked out by the Alchemies. But every now and then I run into to Noel, yeah. But Mr. Ackerman, man, you went way back, Donna Rudd. You went way back. You know, John Caldwell. You know, and it's funny how I got kicked out, right? My daughter was staying with me. I know. My daughter was staying with me. And I guess she didn't know that, you know, that that she was talking to the landlords, you know, telling them, you know, to kiss her rear end and everything else. I was like, oh my. They said, you're going to have to get a better handle on your daughter. She's very disrespectful. It's like, yeah, about that. Yeah, she's quite, yeah, quite opinionated, quite bold. Thank you, John. Yeah, quite bold. So, you know, it's kind of hard to keep a handle, you know, keep a bridle on her mouth. So, you know, she was the real reason that I got kicked out. It had nothing to do with the rent, but you know, until Mr. Akami came home, then it was a big problem. So I had to move. But you said, don't get me started on them. Yeah, I had to move after that for real. I was like, okay. Yep, it was time to go. Where did I move to? I'm trying to remember. I think I moved with my into my aunt's apartment. I think. No, I moved with the young lady who moved out from me, and that was Karen. And then I moved in with my aunt. So, yep, Lady G, you missed John Sunday. He was at Josephine's. Anyway, excuse me. Do you see? She's telling you that you are handsome. No, she's not talking to me. No, she knows what I look like. No, that wouldn't be me. Her saying handsome. I'm back. Vic, No, no. Once again, yeah, this is turning into a dating app. I know, right? But no, Lady G would never be calling me handsome. Trust me. Uh-uh. Slick Vic, what's going on, sir? It is almost time for the foreplay. Yes, I would. You are handsome. Thank you. You know, it's been so long since I've been called handsome. You know, I kind of forget every now and then. It's always nice to hear, though. Convention is coming to town. Yeah, 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 yeah. A bedtime stories staple. That, of course, Cameo and Hanging Downtown, right here on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Victor Jackson, also known as Slick Vic, also known as the guy that brings you blue lights in the basement on Saturdays. Yeah, he gets down too. Donna J. Rudd, she says the convention is coming to town. Which convention are you? Oh, Dusty Record Convention or something else? Anyway, Lady G, I'm sorry I didn't make it to the brunch this past Sunday because I wasn't feeling well. Well, that's okay. There'll be more. Trust me, there will be more. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is, the Democratic Convention. Yeah, that's not until next year, August of next year. You know, that's going to be quite a feather in our outgoing mayor's cap. You know, she met with J.B. Pritzker. And, you know, JB's got rich friends, so, you know, made it happen. So that's right. Money to be made. I know that's right. Here's Brighter Side of Darkness and Love Jones, just about 13 minutes away from foreplay here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Mm-hmm. 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 What you said, the JB's monorail. Said you'll be in Vegas. I worked the VIP door in 1996. Met everyone. It was great. Well, I could imagine. That's all right. The Democratic Convention. To me. What you say? Make plans now. I could imagine. I went to a hair convention once, and it was very interesting. A hair convention. A hair convention. Now imagine. Imagine me at a convention with nothing but hairdressing women. Yes. Yep. It was what was it? The Proud Lady Show that they had every year here in Chicago. The Proud Lady Show. Nothing but women. Did I mention there was nothing but women at the Proud Lady Show? There are a few guys, but just remove the U and put an A there. Just saying. Yeah. Yep. Nothing but fun. Yes, I was in seventh heaven. Absolutely. All women of all different shapes and sizes. Some brown ones, some tan ones, some short ones, some tall ones. Some skinny ones, some medium sized ones, some big ones, some big ones, some small ones with big ones. Woo! Yep, those were the days, the Proud Lady Show. My friend and I, we got a hotel room at at all of the Proud Lady shows because he was one of the DJs, and so was I. So he was allowed to bring one guest, and I was him. He was I. Yep. Talk about fun. We were the only two real guys there. Yep. From their first album, simply entitled Blue Magic. At a stop to start right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Appreciate you guys. John Caldwell. I guess you guys won't be there on Mother's Day. I was looking at the band. I said, okay, and we'll be back on Mother's Day. The band looked at each other and they looked at me. They're like, no, we won't be back. Like, oh, okay. My bad. I thought we were a package deal there for a minute, but I guess not. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, coming up in exactly 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It'll be time to do foreplay. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. So throwback from when I was on GCI. Yeah. And when I used to DJ at the Proud Lady show. Man, whew, it seems like it was such a long time ago, and it was. Anyway. John said, I don't know if Ken's going to be there. So what you're saying is that you won't be there, John? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Booker T. Jones, that is, right before foreplay here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Boom, boom, boom. I worked security at the Woman of Color Expo in Minneapolis, was bodyguard to Ashford and Simpson, Smokey Norfield, and that girl that sung My Angel. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Don't get no better than that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Of morning dew. Embrace brings me close to you. Treasure chest Last saw Smokey was pumping gas at Myers and Bolingbrook. He left his church in Romeoville to get some gas. Ba-da-da-ba-da. Reverend Smokey Noble. Let's see. The nightingale. I hear he's pretty nice. For years, he was part of Booker T and the MGs, who backed up everybody from Carla Thomas, Rufus Thomas, Otis Redding, you name it. They backed him up. And I think there are only two members of the group left, Steve Cropper and Booker T. That's it. Yeah, they're the only two left in the group. Your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, out of Al Jackson, Donald Duck Dunn. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. Yeah, Al Jackson didn't even make it to be on the Blues Brothers movies, but the rest of them were. And of course, Willie Too Tall Hall. That's my man. Your peanut butter, who was in the movie Soul Man with Samuel L. Jackson and the late Bernie Mac. It is time for foreplay. But before we do that, we got to do this. Grubhub. But Grubhub is a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories. Here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis and Chicago. And of course, the best music of your life. No, there's two different stations. My bad. WRLNradio.com, which is also a radio station, a radio media station, I should say. Let me get it right. It's time for foreplay. They grew up in the shadows of their dad, and I guess you could say their uncle. The group was comprised of Mark Gordon and, of course, Sean and Gerald Levert, whose daddy was Eddie Levert of the OJs. They patterned themselves to, after the OJs, making them like a new version of the OJs. But that Gerald boy sounded just like his daddy, I swear. Tonight, we feature in foreplay the music of Levert and Gerald Levert, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, no. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. What's up with this Nicky Barnes guy? Do you think he's involved with drugs? That's funny, Troy. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny right there. Nicky Barnes. Mm-mm. I know, right, Donna? Don't pay any attention to Mr. Troy. He just wants a little attention there. That's all. We gonna warm up my dinner. Not dinner. He's back. Ah. He gets my jail fired up. Yeah, please, don't mind him. He's totally harmless. Yes, he's totally harmless, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, don't pay him no never mind. Exactly. Does it look like look to anyone else like these Millie Nilly guys aren't really singing? Girl, you know it's girl, you know it's girl, you know it's true. Woo, 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 I love you. No, Troy, they're not singing. No, they couldn't even speak English. Nope, I don't think they were singing there, Troy. Hmm. They aren't as good as these Rex and Effect guys. They'll be around forever, and no way they're a one-hit wonder. Thank you, Troy. You're like a mini Dick Clark, and I do mean mini Dick. Oh no! I guess Barbara Red must have really put herself to sleep. Or Casey Kasem. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mhm. I love you. He said Rex in effect. I think the only song that Rex in effect did was um, All I Want to Do Is Boom a Zoom 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 and a Boom Boom. Hope you get this message. Talking to your entrances. What am I doing? I'm texting. I apologize. Texting and eating. At least I'm not texting and driving. That would be bad. Or I could be on the side of the road doing my show somewhere. That happened one night. I had to do the show on the side of the road. Yep, with my wife in the car. Ooh, she was so mad at me that night. I'm like, I didn't tell my car to stop running. Yeah. What am I eating? Leftover burrito or enchilada, one of those. Enchilada. Yeah. That's the big one, right? It's too damn tough. OJ still eating bad. No, I, I've never seen any unfit Mexicans in my life. Hispanics. I don't think that's eating bad, you know. Most of them live to be 100. What do you say, Lady G? You forgot OJ was in Roots. I mean, it is Taco Tuesday after all. You forgot O.J. Simpson was in Roots? uh, there are a lot of jokes I can tell about Mr. Simpson, but hey, Phyllis. Yeah, OJ was in Roots, for what it's worth. Yeah, he was in there. Fat belly, flat booty, surrounded by them in Cal City. I know, right? And I hate to say this, but once they have a baby, it's like their booty just gets sucked in, and their stomach pokes out, and that's what all of them. They're cute when they're younger. I hate to say it, but when they have babies and they get older, it's like, yeah, then they look like sumo wrestlers. I hate to say that about my people, my other people on my other side. But I'm like, oh, wow. Excuse me. I had a boogie in my nose. That's what I'm watching. Haven't seen it since it was back on TV, since it was on TV back in 1976. Wow. And I remember watching Roots on TV. Um, it was like the next day we went to school, and it was like we hated all white folks. It's like we didn't do anything. Our ancestors did stuff. You know, they were like, I never whooped anybody. Are you getting sick? No, I'm not getting sick again. Oh, no. I'm not wishing that. Mm-mm. No, no. I have a slight cold. That's about it. But that was due to the change of weather. So, yeah. Their husbands come after me. Got 5 on the block who could be my sugar daddies. Well, you are trying to get to your mother in Vegas. Maybe if you promise to give them some, maybe they'll, I don't know. I don't know how that works, So, oh, the fun, told you 1,000 times, baby, come. Oh, no. Wrapping up foreplay with Gerald Levert and his daddy, Eddie. Baby, hold on to me. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Troy has another joke. He says Walter Payton would have done a lot better if he was a superior athlete like Tom Brady. Yeah, right. Lady G said I was going to Kennedy King at the time after watching and went back to school mad as hell. She's talking about the mini series Roots. I think everybody was mad the next day. They had no reason to be mad. I mean, that was something that happened, years and years and years ago, like they didn't have to beat Kizzy like that, Kizzy wouldn't stay put. So he gave them these crazy names, I tell you. Anyway, I heard Roger Ebert call Roots the feel-good comedy of the year. Oh. Anyway, Gerald Levert's produced some songs on other artists besides himself and his best friend and his brother. As a matter of fact, he did this song for Barry White, who's Practice What You Preach on Bedtime Stories. Do, do, do. Mm-mm. Anyway, alrighty there, Troy. Way to go. Maybe it was Gene Shalit. Oh, Lord. I'm staying out of this. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. Three to nine. As long as he doesn't say Cisco. Knew him too. Oh, no. Precious time. It could have been Al Roker. Yeah, right. I'm going to leave that alone. Practice. Practice on me. Calm down, Lady G. Calm down.
Greer with bedtime stories.
There you go. Beggar, pleasure, girl. All right, Lady G. Sing, Teddy. Take this love. Choose me, baby. Teddy Pendergrass. It's called Choose Me. Mm, I know that's right. Choose me, baby. Choose me. Song written by the late great Luther Vandross. Right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. About 25 minutes away from no foreplay. No more play. After that, I'll be going to bed myself. If you guys aren't in the bed already, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, what were we talking about? Donna says, watching Al eating and texting. Okay. Lady G says, I'm chilling, lying on my bed, no worries. Well, everybody's pretty chill. I like that. You know, I guess I have that calming effect on some people. Others, like, like Barbara from earlier, you know, she just wanted to hear Theo's voice so she could, you know, kind of push her over the edge, as it were. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It's Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. I forgot to play this song. This is the one that started it all. This is Levert, and I'm still on Bedtime Stories. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Why, thank you, John. I was trying. When the drummer said, hey, you can play, I'm like, well, thank you. That was like a compliment. He's like, you can play. Anytime another musician says that I can play, yeah, that is definitely a compliment. You know, I professionally, I don't think I'm all of that, but I get the job done. I really do. I get the job done. Shake it. Yep, that's what I did. I kept the beat. I played to whatever song I was playing to, and that was it. Yep, that's the important thing, just to keep the beat. Drums are your thing too? Play every Sunday in church. Every Sunday. Yep, every Sunday. Direct from Compton. Will this Suge Knight guy get Andre Young out of his contract with Ruthless Records? I'll tell you. Gonna be. Gonna be. Remember school ROTC played in groups with Doug, Joe, and Skip. Wow, you went way back. Hmm. But see, that's just, I've never seen you play drums. Me too. Every Sunday at church. That's it. Poor Troy, I tell you. That's all right. Down the road. I remember back in the day, you had keys to Mr. Mancino's office. I'm like, I don't know what that was all about. But hey, Gene, what's going on, Countess? I guess better late than never, right? I'm about to shut it down in another 14 minutes. Yep. I was the director of news in the morning, had after hours soap opera I was directing. Then after I graduated, I came back and ran the place. That's about right. Yep, you had it going on. You said up like you. I know, right? I missed it. Styling neighbor's hair crap. Okay. All righty then. Well, we're going to start you a GoFundMe page or something so we can get you a car. So you can get to Vegas, baby. Sleepy. Like I said earlier, they pattern themselves after the OJs. They got that OJ sound too. Levert and ABC 123 right here on Bedtime Stories. With the peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, just about 12 minutes away from bedtime for me. I know, right? Hello to Countess. Once again to Donna Rudd. Thank you for being on my Facebook Live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Donna and I go back a long way back to high school at South Shore. Yeah, those were the days. She had keys to Edmund Mancino's office. He was the, I guess, assistant to Marcel Bell at Kennedy. I'm about to say Kennedy King, South Shore. Yeah, those were good days. Those were really good days. Really good days, I tell you. Mm-mm-mm. I used to have, and I can tell you this now, I used to have dreams about us being in Mr. Mancino's office. I'm just saying. You know, we were in the basement and everything. Never mind. Here's the first of two in a row from Ronnie Laws on Bedtime Stories. Oh, Mancino was the teacher. Okay. And Bell was the engineer. Got it. I got it. Edmund Mancino. Wonder if he's on Facebook. Probably not. I don't sleep. I don't have nightmares either. Okay. Who, Mancino? He passed? Wow. Nobody left, huh? Wow. So I know Mr. Bell passed. Hmm. In quotes for AIDS victims. Okay. Unable to make contact with this. Okay. Unable to make contact with this. Okay. You, sir, are funny. Play Ronnie. Play. Oh, well. I wish I could play that whole song, but we just ran out of time. Where did the time go? I tell you. Thank you so much for staying up with me, Donna Rudd, also to John Caldwell, Lady G, and just everybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, as always. You too, Donna Rudd, and you too, Troy. Thank you so much. And Phyllis. Thank you, Phyllis, for the wonderful cartoons that you did of me. Anyway, we'll do it again tomorrow, right here on Bedtime Stories on these fine radio stations. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, Miss Delicious. And of course, Tits McGee. All righty then. Mm-mm. Good night, Lady G. Good night, everybody.